Well, if you've been finding a runny nose and watery eyes, you're not alone. Red cedar pollen is at its peak in the state and giving many of us allergy fits. This from a tree that has become both an environmental and an economic problem. But as they say, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. Here's our J.D. Roseman.
Rob, eastern red cedar trees have become a nuisance for landowners across Oklahoma. Yet one man is turning these pesky troublemakers into a successful business. With sawdust flying and machinery running, beautiful red cedar cabinets are being created.
I started taking woodworking classes down at Moore Norman Votech and furniture making. Did it for about 5 years and really enjoyed it in the evenings. We bought a house and renovated it, and Becky wanted a cedar closet. So I went and tried to find cedar paneling and couldn't find any. I found some paneling, but it was very thin. It was tongue and groove. I had to prepare the walls with strips of wood, and the quality just wasn't there. So I looked for others and couldn't find it.
And with that, Ken set out to fill the void.
There weren't any cabinets being made locally. No one was making paneling. And so I bought the paneling that I could find. I actually ordered it out of Missouri, and it's not the best quality. So I started making paneling, and I showed our closet to several people, and people would say, "This is great, I want one." And so that's how we got started.
And today, Ken's operation is entirely made in Oklahoma.
I could get lumber out of Arkansas. I could get lumber out of Missouri. I could get lumber out of Texas. But my whole shtick was this is all Oklahoma, from the tree to the logger to the mill to the manufacturer.
Yet, the supply chain isn't always reliable.
I've just teamed up with a fellow who's a harvester, and we are probably going to put in a sawmill. I've come to the conclusion that we're going to have to control the process from the very beginning through the product.
And Ken's product is made with his own twist.
We made it a little bit different. I saw the pitfalls of what was out there, and with the furniture making background, I thought this could be made to work better. So we did ours, instead of doing a tongue and groove, we did a splined groove, and we did it in such a way where you don't have to do any wall preparation. So we made moldings that would actually hold the stuff on the wall.
Not only are Ken's cabinets beautiful, but by utilizing Oklahoma red cedar, he's helping stop a growing problem.
They say we have 1.4 million acres of agriculturally viable land that is now made useless by eastern red cedar, with 4 million acres at risk.
Turning a nuisance into a beautiful work of art, all while keeping everything local.